that worked. Okay. Hello. Welcome to, Sonic, I like to call it Sonic SMS. Well, Sonic SMS Remake. So, um, we're just gonna play through this game here. So, this game here is pretty cool, I'd say. It's a pretty well done remake, you know. I, I I haven't really heard many people talk about this remake, along with the other remake they did of Sonic 2. They're both really good, and they add a ton of stuff too. This one doesn't add nearly as much, as far as I'm aware, but I mean, even then, still, it adds a lot of stuff. You know, because you have the Chaos Emeralds, you can turn super in this game, which I would say is kind of broken. Well, it's not broken. Supersonic is always broken, but um, you can like get supersonic way too fast in some of these levels. You know, the special stages are really easy too. Actually, let me actually turn my volume down. All right, so I actually haven't played with I haven't played with a keyboard yet. I played this with my controller, so let me see if I can. Okay. And that's pause. Okay. So enter is pause. Alright. So yeah, this is a pretty simple game, I would say. You know, it's pretty short and sweet, I would say, as well. You know, it doesn't got much to it, really. But it's overall a really nice game, actually. It really showed that the you know, the old 8-bit Sonic games are actually really good. So, 'cause this is honestly a fun game. And once again, it's real short and sweet. You know, the levels were made to be short. Oh, I have invincibility, that's probably why. So I'm gonna be really careful these first couple levels, because if I'm not, I can lose that on a Chaos Emerald. So, which that would suck, but whoa! Oh, forgot about that section. One thing I never realized whenever I played these games on my I don't know, it wasn't an emulator, it was the Mega Collection. They had some of the SEGA Master System games and some of the Game Gear games, I think. I think that's what it was, at least. Something like that. But I didn't realize that those little arrow boxes were actually checkpoints. I didn't know what the heck they did at first. You know, I play this game pretty often. Okay, I don't have nearly enough. I just need 50. That's how this works, is I could get those, but oh yeah, also the spin dash doesn't really kind of works in a weird way. Let me actually just restart, or maybe I can go backwards. Yeah, I can just go backwards. So I already lost 2 lives. Just need to collect a couple rings here, and then I can get some more up ahead. That's probably fine. Okay. So yeah, this game is I think both games are still in development right now. I mean, I don't want to call it in development. It's more so they're still working on adding new stuff and all that. I do wish I could reach those. I can't. Maybe I just need enough speed or something. Nah. Okay. There we go. That would suck if that guy got me. So yeah, there we go. These special stages are stupid easy. I pretty much did all of them blind in both games. So, and they're pretty short too. Especially being like this one gives you only like a time limit of like 50 seconds. That kind of tells you how short it is. So, and there's the emerald right here. I did tend to look them up just to know what I was expecting, but you know, even then, it was still easy. So. Even the latter ones, like the later ones, are pretty easy too. So, I don't know if this game originally had a shield in it, but it does now. So, in the other one, they actually have elemental shields. They have electricity shields in that game, as well as. I'm not sure if they have bubble shields. I don't really know what else they have. I know I've seen an electricity shield, so that's the only one I remember though. This level should be easy to get rings on. Yeah. Oh, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I'm just trying to think of stuff to talk about while I do this. One thing I would say I have a problem with is the camera. The camera's just a little high up, and it moves in such a weird way whenever Sonic is moving. Not the biggest fan of it. Alright. It kind of like, it brings the camera up so high to the point to where you can't really see where you're going. Exactly, so it's kind of it's a little bit annoying, but I think it's okay. Alright, so we're on our way to get our second emerald, and then we fight the boss of Green Hill. You can get 1-ups pretty easy in here too, actually. That's another thing. I'm actually gonna get it right now, because I know the emerald's up there. Are there any green springs in here? The green springs give you the most height. Okay, there we go. I lost a couple lives in Green Hill, so. There's Eggman. This one is made to be a lot shorter than the other one. Also, if you notice, I actually keep my shield, which is pretty cool, I think. Not really something that they would have had implemented in the original game, unless they did. I doubt they would have though. Alright, that was a good bunch of hits. So. A couple of these bosses are a little disappointing, you know, as to how easy they are. Like this one's pretty dumb. So, especially with the bouncing mechanic. Well, there you go. There's Green Hill. And funny enough, it actually took normal time that I would take on the actual Sonic zone. You know, because these zones are a lot shorter. Like, they're made to be way shorter. Speaking of the... Ooh, that was close. Speaking of the... Oh, and I'm dead. Speaking of the Sonic, Master System games... oh, so close. There we go. I actually found out that originally Sonic Adventure had a a bunch of SEGA Master System games. And the mod that I have actually puts them back in the game. You pretty much get them by just getting emblems and all that. That's really it. So, and you can play the whole game. You know, it has a bunch of them, I think. I don't remember how many they have, though. That's actually a very scary mechanic right there. It's, just a little bit terrifying. Whoa! Too fast. Sonic goes a lot faster than you expect. So, there goes, one of my lives. You can actually do like a spin dash, what I like to call a spin dash break. Like that. You can also do a spin dash cancel as well. I don't remember how I did that. Oh yeah, if you accidentally do a spin dash, you can just press right or left to cancel it. And if you want to do a short spin dash, you can just let it go and then quickly press an opposite direction. So, just interesting techniques that I found due to not the greatest programming, but I think they're mechanics, so I think they're pretty good mechanics. I actually had previously not even gotten past like the first zone of this game, so it's pretty hard to play in like the original fashion. Let's see if I can nail that. Okay. A bunch of rings here. The next stage is actually a side-scroller stage. I'm not the biggest fan of that one, but it's okay. So, in my opinion, I think it's okay. Sorry I'm not talking very much in this one. There's not much to talk about here. And I've also only been awake for so many hours. So actually I woke up really early. I woke up at 10 and I accidentally went right back to sleep, so you know. So now we're on the side scroller stage. So as soon as you start moving, it goes. This mechanic's a little weird with the side-scroller section. I didn't know you... Oh, wait, yeah, you can. I forgot. It's much easier to play the game like this with the wider screen and all that. I almost hit that. One thing I like about this kind of falling bridge is that the bridge, well, not only does it reappear after a couple seconds, but if you jump, only the parts that you land on will fall down, not the entire bridge. So it's not quite like a Sonic physics where if you land on one part, then the whole thing will fall down. Only certain sections of it that will fall. And then not only that, but they reappear as well. I'm pretty sure they don't actually reappear in the original games. Alright, right? I think we're actually already at the end. So. I don't know if there's really any way to speedrun this stage. Because, you know, it's a side-scroller. Speedrun stage are not really... Side-scrolling stages are not really meant to be speedrun. So yeah, I'm actually excited to get to the rest of this game. Whoa. It got suddenly louder. I think I accidentally did something. Whatever, I can't change it right now. This one's kind of difficult to get if you miss it the first time. It's right there. Okay, I had the game just a little bit too loud. My new headset that has an adjuster on it for volume, so I keep my PC at max volume when I plug my headphones in, and then I just whoa. And then I just use the volume adjuster to change the volume. This boss is a pretty easy cheese in it, actually. So, and you can even hit him while he's underwater, too. I saw a video on how to beat this the easiest way, so, and that was how you did it, so, pretty quickly. So there's Bridge Zone, which Bridge Zone is a weird zone to add, you know. I mean, it's cool that they have different zones in this game, but I feel it would have been interesting to have, you know, the original zones and all that. Not sure, you know. So this is the jungle, yeah. Another new zone. This map layout actually is pretty interesting, I might add. Okay. Oh, that was close. Oh. I figured I could do that, but I wasn't sure. That was close, too. Oh, it's a current. I forgot about that. This level actually is pretty decently challenging platform-wise. Especially with all that stuff going on. There isn't a lower path, isn't there? I'll take my chances. Yeah, there is. Okay, I just forgot. Yeah, platforming there is pretty difficult, actually. You'd be surprised, mainly because you can't really see what's going on, but I managed to do a pretty decent job of it, I think. Alright. This stage is probably also one of the longer ones too, because of how much platforming there is. Whoa! I just fell off the cliff there. That was a good run, too. That would have been perfect. And I'm sure I won't be able to get 50 rings now. Unless I can manage to get 50 rings. Oh, okay. And the cycle begins, and I start to suck at this game. You can also brake while you're rolling, too. I just realized that now. If you're going fast enough, that is. Let's try that again. Oh. Did not realize that's what that was. Oh, another current. Alright, there we go. Got it. Had just enough rings. Ugh. Tried to pick up my phone and I just dropped it. Alright. Let me get my mouse off screen. I don't know how long I was on there for. Hopefully not very long. This one's pretty easy too. Oh, I could have just cornered that. Yeah. I think we're already here, actually. I think it's the yellow ones that do more, or purple ones. Come on. Remember. Come on, don't mess this up now. I was doing so good. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which springs to bounce on. There's no green springs. So the green springs bounce you up the highest in the special stages. So, but I couldn't remember if the purple ones do the least or the most. So, but I think the yellow ones do the most. Well, the yellow ones do the most in comparison to purple ones. But to green, they do the least. Oh, well, I pressed the space bar. Dang it. Glad I got a 1-up in the special stage. This stage is pretty difficult, actually. It's real short, but it's difficult. You gotta be pretty decent at platforming. Some of these, like, ledges are pretty small. A lot smaller than, you know, you really think. So here I'm just gonna skip all that. Just go up here, to the left. Get those rings. The ending part of this is pretty treacherous, though. So I can make that right. Yeah, I can. Sonic just has a massive jump in this game. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or what, but he's got a humongous jump. Alright, so we got some little tiny platforming here. I think if the camera stayed like this for the whole game, like just being flat in this sort of kind of way, I think it'd be a little easier to play, in my opinion. Which I actually, surprisingly enough, didn't have that many problems with platforming. You know, I had some trouble trying to land on stuff, you know, but overall, I didn't have all that much trouble. Look at that, that was a pretty good run. A lot better than the first time doing it, I'll tell you that much. Okay. And now we get the 6th Chaos Emerald. Yeah, see, look at how fast we're doing with this. We're going with this. I think this one's even the easiest, too. I could get a 1-up here, but, actually I might need to, because, if I die on the boss, which I might, on accident. Okay, well, there you go. No 1-up for me. So now I gotta be really careful in this boss fight. Otherwise, I have to redo this whole Act 1 and 2 over again. So that would suck. I gotta do a running start and jump. This boss isn't too bad. A little bit hard, but it's just patterns. Oh, I hit him again. Nice. Oh, I could totally cheese that, I think. Oh. 1 hit. Dang it. Oh, I have a continue. I have 2 continues, actually. Okay, good. Good. And now I have 3 lives again. Perfect. Alright. I forgot that I collected some continues in the special stages. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I can totally cheese this. Look at that. Look at that, how cheesed that was. Alright. So one thing they don't tell you with this is that the platform is actually all the way over here. You gotta make a really good running start. So, there you go. There's, what is that? The jungle zone. Yeah. Actually, one of my favorite stages from this game. At least now, because, you know, it's got a good amount of challenging platforming, even for such an early level. So, and then we have, what is it, Labyrinth? No, it's not Labyrinth. Oh, yeah, it is Labyrinth. Okay. This has got good music. Alright, so up here is a 1-up, actually. I don't know if this is in the original. Oh, actually, no, it isn't. It isn't in the original. So we go down here. I've actually had to redo this stage a fair amount of times because, I quite suck at it, actually. Actually, I don't now, but the ending part's a little bit cheesed. are a little bit cheesy because I could do that. I could go over there and come back, but I'm just gonna not chance it for this playthrough. So, I've done it before, but I don't really care right now because there's 2 sets of rings back here that will give you up to 50 pretty quickly. Oh, great. Where does this go? I gotta kill myself anyway, because I'm... There's some times where if you lose your rings, you cannot get 50 rings again. So there's just not enough rings in each level for it to do anything. I don't know why I go back here all the time. The one up box never respawns. So there's just like 2 rings up here. So, which 2 rings is not a big deal, especially with that thing at the beginning. And the other one in the back. I actually think the boss from this zone is in a fan-made hack, I believe. I almost made that, but I'm not gonna chance it now. Which I might actually even play that fan-made hack. I'm not sure, because it'll have to be. Oh my god! I'm so used to being able to hold right after doing a spin dash, but not with this kind of game. You have to let go of all the buttons, and then you can hold right if you want to. Like this. Like, now I can hold right. I'm just so used to holding right when I spin dash, but if you do it, it cancels it, like I said before. So there should be bubbles down here. And then I'll run out of air, and then we'll get the bubbles. Yeah, okay. This level is pretty simple if you take it slow. And then this thing down here, I didn't know about this, but there's behind that checkpoint is, bubbles, which you can't actually go through that guy without taking damage, unless you make him fire his little spike balls, come down here, get air because you'd be running out at this time, and then come back up and destroy him. It's a pretty you know, long task, I'd say, but I didn't see that until I watched a video of it. And there's more air right here, which I managed to do something pretty cool. I actually managed to not go back down for air, wait for him to shoot all of his spike balls, and then come back up all the way up here at like 0. Oh, really? There's not nearly enough rings here. There's only like. I gotta do that whole thing over again. Yeah, I gotta do it over again. I can't skip these emeralds because I have them in such a specific order. I just can't. So, and there's no way I'm gonna get these rings from here. I might even have to restart the whole level. Yeah, I'm gonna just restart the whole game. Then I'll get my 3 lives back, and I can go back up here for an extra life if I need to. Which I actually might even avoid taking that checkpoint, but well, you know what? No, I can't because I need to destroy it so I can get behind the air bubble, and I can't stand on top of it without breaking it. So that was close. I'm not really a huge fan of the last part of this zone because of the, you know, it's kind of cheap. It doesn't really give you enough time and also really any area to react. So, but I don't know what this path is. I haven't taken it before. Where's the bubbles coming from? Oh, it's coming from me. There's no air bubble over here? What the heck? Oh, spring. Okay. Why wouldn't there be an air bubble in this section? Okay, well that's the ending. I just saw the spike ball. That's near the ending. Yo, hold on a second. Oh, I see. Oh, it's just back here. That's... okay. That's stupid. Oh, I didn't know that was there. Great. Yeah. This level always goes good until the ending part. And that's the only part I'm not confident in, because you can't see what's coming. You have to have a lot of RNG with this kind of thing, which I feel they should change. You know, it would help if they changed the camera, but, you know, what are you gonna do? There actually is like a forum kind of thing for this sort of game. Not really a forum, but it's more like just like a comment section. You can actually post things, you know. I'm wondering if I can post like a sort of thing that says, hey, you know, these things I feel should be changed, or whatever. I'm gonna die, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Just barely. Yeah, the ending's right over there with the spike ball. That's the only part that has that spike ball in it. Alright, don't take that part again. I'm gonna go down this part this time. There's actually rings right there. I didn't know that. Alright, come on, air bubble. There we go. I wonder if they remastered the soundtrack for this. I'm curious if they did or not. There's some times where Sonic, like, hits something at a weird angle and then loses all his momentum, but then you have to actually stop moving for him to regain momentum. It's kind of weird. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. My friend was just about to come over and knock on my door while I'm trying to record. So, come on, launch that. Oh, I probably could hit him. But I'll do that instead, because I have the ability to. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably gonna actually record two videos today. So I don't know if I'll really get much time to hang out with my friend. Okay. So this part here, we have to go here and then move over there. Perfect. Alright. Alright. Bam, got it. Alright. So basically how that works is you have to wait for the spike ball on the left to go the farthest to the left, and then once you hit the spring, you want to try to maneuver yourself over to the left, because you don't want to chance it with the other spike ball on the right, because it may very well be coming towards you. So you can very easily avoid it like that. So now we should have the 7th Chaos Emerald here. This one's pretty simple. It's kind of similar to like the 5th one or something like that. One of those ones. One of the later ones. Very similar. I think it's just reversed. Oh yeah, and if you fall down, then yeah, you gotta redo the whole thing over again. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna fail this. No, stop! My god, I hate bumpers so much. Stop! 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 Thank you. I'm gonna fail this. Good god, I hate bumpers. I never have this much trouble here. Alright, I have to go to the right, and then go over here. And then go here. Bam, got it. That was really freaking close. I nailed that usually pretty quickly. But it doesn't matter, we got all the emeralds. Now Sonic can be supersonic. There you go. Now, one thing I'm not the biggest fan of is that once you get supersonic, at the beginning of every level, there's a big ring that you can like this, that you can very easily get to, and it'll automatically give you 50 rings before the start of the level. Now, yeah, I guess that's cool, but I feel like at the beginning of a level, that's not the best idea. I feel like it should take a little bit more work to get, you know? Which in Sonic 2's version, they actually do make it a lot more difficult to find. You know, you have to actually find them in the level. And even then, they actually appear in the level even without having all the emeralds. So it's like just to help you get extra rings and things like that. But yeah, I feel like the big rings should not be nearly as easy as they are to get in this version of the game. And they actually put them inside the bosses too. And since there's no rings in the boss fight, the rings don't even really count down. You just stay supersonic for forever, pretty much. So the bosses are kind of cheesed after this, you know. It's a little cheap, but in my opinion, I think it's fine. I feel like they might want to change that though. Maybe the big rings at least. Maybe change how the big rings work. I don't know. Are we done already? Yeah, we are actually. One thing I think they should add is some way to supersonic cancel. Maybe also add a different button for supersonic. Because there's a couple characters that have, you know, like a maneuver with the double jump, you know, like they have Tails which flies with the double jump, or Knuckles that glides with the double jump, you know. It's a little bit hard to you know, do that if you have 50 rings and you accidentally turn super, you know. Maybe you don't want to. It's kind of like what Sonic Mania did, and whenever they changed it, you know, before they changed it, yeah. So yeah, these next couple levels are probably going to be pretty simple with supersonic. So. Not that they already weren't pretty simple anyway, so. This game is actually a lot easier than you think. The only problem is that the game was just hard to play because of the screen size. That's really the only thing with it. So, yeah, see, there's a big ring right there. So now we're at Scrap Brain, which is actually not the last stage of the level, or the game. Yeah, and sometimes Sonic does that too, where he's like infinitely sliding, and you have to stop yourself like that too. So. I've actually beaten this stage in less than 60 seconds. I've actually beat it in less than 30, I think, too. I just forgot how the stage layout works. Yeah, that's a long time for this level. I've actually done it within, I think 25 seconds was my max. So. Alright. This one's not nearly as short. Not even close to being as short. I'm gonna wait to use Supersonic because there's not many rings in this level. Actually, so. But here I'll use it. Because here there's a lot of rings, but in any other section that there is not. One thing I'm not the biggest fan of in this game is that because due to limitation problems, they couldn't like do the thing with the rings where, you know, you can pick them back up, or, you know, if you have so many rings, you'll lose that many rings, and then you can just pick them right back up. Well, not only can you not really like pick up your rings, they don't drop nearly as many rings as they would normally. It's because, you know, once again, due to limitations. So, and there's nowhere to cancel Supersonic, so it's kind of a little bit difficult. So the easiest way to do this level is to go down that little pathway there, and then go backwards, and then take the downward path to take a different teleporter. I don't think it's a teleporter, actually. I think it's just a different path. Something like that. You want to be careful there, too. Make sure you don't fall off. There's a jump here. You want to make sure you make that. And here's a teleporter. And so then this will bring you on the opposite side of the switch. And then you can go through this door here. Like that, yeah. And you can go here. And then you go upwards, and then I think the level's over. Yeah. That's it. Pretty simple. I mean, it's just a, you know, it's a different kind of stage, you know. More of a puzzle. Not many enemies, you know. Very, very puzzle based. You know, if they had enemies and a puzzle, that would be stupid. That's too much. There's no real boss fight here, actually. And the ring here is pretty pointless, actually. The ring here is pretty pointless. Is there a thing down here? Yeah, there is, actually. Certain doors open and certain doors don't. It's kind of a puzzle, and you can actually get yourself stuck even too, which like here you gotta maneuver yourself in a weird way if you go that way. So you gotta go here, and then there's a switch. No, there's actually not a switch. Then we're done, I think. No, there's a switch over here. Something. Yeah. Switch. And then you're done. Once again, not really a boss fight, more so just this kind of thing. Then you follow him upwards to his little thing. I don't really know what it is, but yeah, no real boss fight, more so just like a puzzle to get out. Skybrain is very puzzle-based in this version, so it's kind of interesting, but that's how that works. So yeah, this stage here is kind of eye-irritating. I think I turned them off, though, which I'm glad there was a way to turn them off. Yeah, I did turn them off, actually. Originally, the whole screen would flash like crazy, and it was really annoying. It even irritated my own eyes. Normally my eyes don't get nearly as irritated from flashing lights and things like that. But it was bad, so. But luckily they have a way to turn it off, you know. I don't know if they really warn, like, for epilepsy stuff, like, you know, anywhere on the games page. But if they did, that'd be cool, but I'm just not sure. Oh, that's right, you gotta go down. The arrow's like telling you to go downward. I don't know exactly how you'd avoid that. I really hope this recording comes out good, because this is actually a really good game. This level has good music. Does Sonic have a super peel out? No, he doesn't. Okay, in the Sonic 2 version, he has a super peel out, actually. This level's real short, actually. Humongous bullets. And then all of a sudden, you're here. And it's over. Oh, I got 10 rings from that. Nice. 32nd stage. Real quick with Supersonic, but I think it's actually short to begin with. It's just a lot of projectiles coming at you and stuff. So now we have the final. Yeah. Look at that, 45 minutes. We're actually nearing pretty much exactly what I would get normally. Let's actually see how much we can get without taking damage. I actually missed it. Yeah, you could totally do this with, you know, normal means, but it just takes forever. But because I don't want to take forever, you know, I won't. So, and then, I think that's it. Okay, Eggman's in Green Hill. And then what happens? Sonic comes by, yeah, okay. And then the credits come up, right? Continue. Yeah, I don't know what continue means, but there's nothing really left after you get all the emeralds. Oh yeah, and I get 1,000,000 1-ups here. Depending on how much score you have, you can get a bunch of lives afterwards, I guess. So maybe if you want to, replay it again or something like that, you know, you can. Which is pretty neat. So there you go. There's a Sonic SMS. The remake. So here's the credits that'll tell you all the details and stuff like that. I'll let this play out. So yeah, pretty good game, pretty short game, simple game. It's actually, I guess 40 minutes is about as long as Sonic 1 is, so I mean, without Supersonic, it might take about an hour or something like that. But I mean, it's still a really good game, even for how short it is. You know, it doesn't matter if games are short. You know, it just matters if they play well. You know, even Sonic 1, the original, was short, and that game is obviously loved by many fans. Yeah, and I'm not sure if I'll ever want to replay this game as like in the original version. I mean, because it's kind of hard to play. I know I have it on. I think I have this. Yeah, I do actually. I have this version on. No, I think I have the Game Gear version. Yeah, I think Adventure actually has the Game Gear version, not the SEGA Master System versions. They are similar, but they're kind of different. There are many similarities and differences. The SEGA Master System is a lot easier to play. The Game Gear version is just, you know, just a smaller screen. So. I like how Sonic's like talking and singing or whatever. So there you go. There's Sonic 1 SMS. Let's see what happens here. Okay, just back to the main screen. So yeah, there you go. There's Sonic 1 SMS for like the 5th time in a row. Good game, really good game. If you just type in like Sonic 1 SMS remake, you can find the website and you can actually download both Sonic 1 and 2 Master System remakes. So, and they're both really good. I would recommend you play both of them. Sonic 2 has more changes in it than you know this one does. This one's pretty basic. You know, it only introduces a couple things. But still, I would recommend you check this one out and the other one out, which I will be playing after this. So I will see you guys next time.